Setbacks. First meeting of Group B regarding Phase 2. This meeting was originally intended to be where Group B members would construct the tool and release it to the public. Due to the unforeseen reactions by some of the individuals of Group A, we feel it is necessary at this point to extend Phase 2, so as it gives those individuals time to respond. After deciding to delay release of the tool, the members of the Group B decide to instead use this meeting to assess Phase 2 at this point in the project. Failures. 1. 2 of the 4 members of Group A are not stepping up and defending the spirit of the project. 2. The largest and most influential channel involved, DarkMatter 2525, had yet to offer any response to Group B or the public. 3. The person considered to be the most vocal about his values, Meridian Frost, and also most expected to say, "Shut the f up and think about this," had yet to respond to Group B or the public as well. Successes. 1. 2 of the 4 members of Group A are stepping up and defending the spirit of the project. 2. Phase 2 is implemented without any of the members of Group A realizing it. 3. The community is definitely in an uproar due to all the videos and comments planted by Group B. Given the other channels ample opportunity to demonstrate, they will help when needed. 4. As yet, no members of Group A has attempted to distance themselves and or posted anything negative. Given hope to the Group B members that they will still in fact react as predicted a little later than expected. Sunday night, January 13th. Heroes and Cowards. Third meeting, Phase 2. Heroes emerge. As expected, some of the larger channels have put out videos supporting the spirit of the project and the individuals on the panel, even if they disagree with the execution. 1. Bionic Dance, January 12th. 2. Atheism TV, January 13th.
Lots of people were like, "What happened?" A number of people figured out it was a hoax. They asked for evidence. Well, that was good. But even better is ignoring the drama altogether, which very few could do. We lost a couple subscribers and received a few messages from people who said that this drama was boring and didn't belong on this channel. To those people, I just want to say, bravo! I applaud you! You are the role models for the community. Everybody should follow your lead.
3. Null Plum 99, January 14th. 4. Varmint Coyote, January 14th. Shocking Revelations. The vast majority of the YouTube community is already making assumptions and begins to staunchly defend those assumptions, even when Negation of P reminds them he had stated in his first video, following the SkepticFence show, that there was a tool forthcoming that would explain the purpose of the entire endeavor, and asked for them to hold off judgment until the tool is released. Even more unbelievably, the majority of the leaders in the community are not stepping up to help the smaller channels that are being berated, persecuted, and even to the extent of receiving death threats. Most horrifically, some of the key players from Group A are beginning to jump ship and throw other members of the project under the bus. Some Group A members even go so far as to release statements that conflict with their previous statements that had expressed their enthusiasm for the project. Also, some leaders of the atheist community begin to express disdain for the project and even their fellow members. 1. Grappling Ignorance, January 13th. 2. DarkMatter 2525, January 14th. 3. Meridian Frost, January 14th.
I didn't change my mind today. If you go back and look at the videos that were actually being made, I was kind of doing a little hand wringing in the background, and every time I spoke it was like, hey, I'm not with these people. I was not comfortable with the whole thing. Everybody was trying to go on this weird crusade. having Live Life and Negation of P, two people who, I mean, they're good people. I've hung out with them before. I like them. They're just not the sharpest tools in the box.
4. McNuts 2, January 13th.
Monday, January 14th, Hoping Against Hope. Third meeting regarding Phase 2. All of the members of Group B attempt to give the dissenting Group A members another chance to reconsider their actions. Negation of P posted an annotation on his video after the SkepticFence show, announcing the release of the tool. Group B members hoped this would reignite discussions, giving those dissenting members of Group A an opportunity to reconsider their actions, and decided to extend the project until January 15th. Thursday, January 17th, The Uncomfortable Truth. Summary of project findings. Negative findings. N1. Our first premise was flawed in assuming that the leaders of the atheist community, at least the ones involved in the project, would act ethically even when their subscriber base was in jeopardy. In short, we grossly misjudged the priorities of these leaders. N2. Our second premise was flawed as well, in that we did not expect so many individuals in the atheist community to allow the groupthink mentality to rule their actions. N3. The majority of the YouTube community will stand by idly and allow individuals of good intent to undergo persecution. N4. A smaller but significant segment, including some of the highly influential and most respected members of YouTube, will, when they deem atrocious actions as self-beneficial, in fact engage in those actions themselves. N5. The vast majority of the members of the YouTube community will make assumptions based on little to no evidence and react based on those assumptions. N6. Even when informed that a hypothesis is inaccurate and more data is forthcoming that may allow for a better assessment of the situation, many individuals are unwilling to wait for that data before professing to know what is and will be the outcome. Positive findings. P1. Albeit a small demographic, there are individuals in the community who will rally to support those in need, demonstrating that their values are more important than social acceptance. P2. When given the opportunity, the same number of individuals from Group A did remain true to their convictions as those who attempted to reverse their positions. P3. There are individuals within the community that do possess both the ability to lead and adhere to their ethical principles. Utility. U1. Exposure to this reality of the condition of their community. One has the opportunity to make significant changes to both themselves and to the populace. U2. The tool serves as an example to spark conversation and action by the community to form a more unified and supportive environment for its members. Shattered hopes. Personal assessment from the members of Group B. The above findings have forced all Group B members to come to the crushing realization that due to these negative conclusions, we can no longer be a part of the YouTube atheist community. Even though we, the members of Group B, are disheartened by this missed opportunity on the part of the atheist YouTube community to demonstrate that we have a truly rational and compassionate community. We do take solace in the hope that some of you may utilize this tool to make potentially long-lasting and meaningful changes in your community. We apologize for all drama that this project has caused in the past, now, or in the future. And we know that stating that we never intended to harm anyone does not alleviate the drama and stress we caused, and for that we are truly sorry. The truth is not always what we would like it to be, as we have clearly discovered by this project. However, we all feel that the only way to make changes is to confront the truth and react and try to effect change if necessary. Most importantly, none of us harbor any ill will toward any of you, and we fully understand that we created this situation. So any animosity that has been generated toward us was due to our willing participation and creation of this project. We only hope those of you that did act in a negative manner will be reminded of this project the next time you feel the need to react in such a way. Farewell. This video is now published on all of our personal YouTube channels and the SkepticFence YouTube channel. And it's been published under public domain, so please copy, distribute, and use it as you see fit.
You have 24 hours from now before our channels will be closing.
To be clear, none of us will be returning to YouTube, and this will also be the end of the SkepticFence show.
For the many individuals out there who have supported us, regardless of any assumptions you might have made, we would like to say thank you for getting it. Thank you for acting in a way that demonstrates the best of humanity. Make no mistake, we will miss you, and we encourage you to strive to become one of the future leaders that YouTube so desperately needs.
I hope you all find truth, not capital T truth.
Live life, because you only have one.
Goodbye.
Hello everyone. As by now most of you know, this channel will be closing shortly. I want you to know, most importantly, this is not because I am in any way upset or bitter with anyone. I also want you to know I have struggled with this decision and spent many hours in contemplation trying to decide what I should do. I finally came to the realization, in the same way that parts of the tool made me want to suppress the truth and pretend it was not real, I also have to accept the fact that my heart is just no longer in this. If I value truth, I must accept it, and I must take actions based on those truths, regardless of how uncomfortable it is for me. Make no mistake, it hurts me to even acknowledge my loss of desire to contribute to the community, let alone state it out loud. But the greatest pain by far comes when I imagine the disappointment, the embarrassment, and the discomfort that I may have caused some of you. I want you to know I was truly honored that some of you felt what I had to say was of value. And I want to thank you for your support, both here and on the SkepticFence show. I will miss you and my time here. And lastly, I would like to thank you for allowing me to be Negation of P.